What's up, guys? I thought I'd make a post about this on YouTube so that you guys have the answer, as well as Cold Plunge did not give me any sort of resolution for the error codes that I had on my Active Aqua Chiller. Now, the issue that arises on the chiller, right? And for those of you guys who have, I don't know, can I flip it around? This tub right here, right? So this is the V1 tub with an Active Aqua Chiller. Now, I've had this chiller for 5 years. It's never not worked. And I originally had this tub outside, which led me to believe that outside conditions are way too harsh for it. And that's why it was giving me problems in the first place. Now, the issue that arises with the tub was a P2 or a P1 error that came on side of the tub. I had to take apart the entire chiller for this, okay? It's backed by maybe 12 screws in total. And then what you get inside is you get inside to a cable like this, right? This is the reason why your P2 error will flash, right? So I'm gonna be very careful with the cable because it's not fixed completely. But if you can see right here, the cable goes inside of the evaporator. Now, the evaporator is by far the most expensive piece of this equipment. Everything else is very replaceable. So what I did was, first I removed the temperature sensor from the evaporator itself. The second thing that I did was I cleaned the water out from the evaporator. That means I completely drained it. I waited 24 hours before putting water back inside of here, because essentially you do not want a freon leak or bubbling inside of the compressing unit itself, because it will cause the refrigeration compressor to fail. And these cords, right? Plunge will not tell you this, but these cords are $25 on eBay. I can put the link in the description. So what you do is you essentially unplug it right here, right? You don't even need to take the motherboard out like I did. You unplug it, you remove the nut from the top here. Mind you, if you have water inside of this unit, it is going to splash out completely. So it is recommended to drain the tub first. So once you drain the tub, you can get inside of there, remove the unit. And what happened for me, right, this was a temporary fix, right? Because you can see, right, I have 122 degrees. So that's how I know that it was the temperature sensor, because the water is literally coming out as cold right now. So that leads me to believe that the tub is fine, the pressure in the tub is also fine. What's not fine is that temperature sensor. I had taken it to a couple of guys who use air conditioning units or fix air conditioning units here in Puerto Rico. And what they had told me is that if the evaporator is bad, then that's the worst thing that's gonna happen, because I will have to, without a doubt, replace the entire piece of machinery. Because it's not available. That's not readily available here. But like I said, you can go on eBay, you can order those parts. It's literally a quick fix. There is no screws involved really in the particulars that go from the cabling to the evaporator. Unplug it, plug it back in. There's a grommet that sits inside of the evaporator. You'll see it when you take it out, because you'll have to pull it out from the sensor out from the grommet. And then you basically clean out the water, replace the sensor by plugging it back in, and then refill the tub. Do not turn anything on until you have everything is replaced on the tub. And voila, I got my chiller to work. And I know this is gonna help a lot of people, because I found zero information on this. And it is one of the most annoying things to have to replace a $1,000 chiller. Thanks for not helping me, by the way, Plunge. Not that I'm being sarcastic, but your customer support literally just told me to replace the entire unit. So shame on you guys for making that wasteful commentary to a machine that literally is brand new. 5 years should not a machine like this should not break whatsoever. Especially if I had it under conditions outside under a shaded part of my patio. So I hope this helps you guys. Again, I'll leave a link to the description to the cable so that you guys are able to purchase it online.